When I was 16, I spent a long weekend at my friend's house in Lancaster. I slept on the floor of his room in a sleeping bag. One night, I sat up covered in sweat and shaking. I was 100% awake. Then, I watched as a grim reaper-like figure floated from the shadows to the other side of the room where there was a wall. He peeled back the wall like it was a curtain. Then I saw my home city at dusk covered in flames with people screaming. He pointed at the city and said, "This is how it ends." I ran to the bathroom and stayed there the rest of the night. No one believes it happened. To my shock, I saw a dark, hooded figure emerge from the shadows, floating towards the wall across the room. It was like a scene out of a horror movie. The figure was tall and thin, with a long, flowing robe that obscured its face. It moved with eerie grace, gliding effortlessly through the air. As it reached the wall, it reached out a bony hand and peeled back the wallpaper like it was a mere curtain. Behind it, I saw a terrifying vision of my home city engulfed in flames, with people screaming in terror. The city was in chaos, with buildings collapsing and fires spreading rapidly. I could hear the sound of sirens and shouts in the distance. The figure pointed at the city and said in a grave voice, "This is how it ends." Its voice was deep and chilling, sending shivers down my spine. I was frozen with fear, unable to move or speak. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was like a nightmare come to life. I was so scared that I ran to the bathroom and locked myself inside for the rest of the night. I never told anyone about this experience, as I was afraid they wouldn't believe me. But I will never forget it. It was the most terrifying experience of my life.